What is going on, Blood fam? And so eloquently put in the chat today, it is meow or never. Somehow, some way, in the divisional round of the playoffs, we do have one kitty still left to purring, and that is the Detroit Lions playing at home as the number one seed this season with a chance to make a deep run and make Dan Campbell proud. What's going on, everybody? Good to see you guys here today. Steve, John Hunter, welcome, sirs. I'm pretty psyched about this game. And the reason why I'm psyched about this game is that me and Alex, we've been advocates for the Lions. We've really stuck up for them, really thought that they would be the team that they are. She's got an affinity for the Comanches coming in this game tonight. But, we talked about this last year. And the whole thing of it is that the one thing I worry about this team in this game at home is going from being the Lions that were the hunters to now you're kind of the team that's being hunted. You're the big cat in the NFC right now, and everybody's coming to get you. Now, I'll throw a couple quick stats out there just to kind of get everybody's head in this a little bit. Dan Quinn has 2 wins over Jared Goff. I know that may not mean a lot, but and everybody thinks about Jaden Daniels is probably going to be OROY this year. But Dan Quinn's defense against this Detroit Lions, if he can put them in check, keep them below 30, these Comanches got a chance to win today. I'm rooting for the Lions, but I'm also rooting for the Commanders. It's really strange. Jaden Daniels, he's a rookie. How's he going to perform in this environment? Last week, they pulled off the technically the upset on the road, and can they do it again? I don't know. It's going to be tough. I think this might be the second best game of the weekend, and I'm pretty fired up about it. And ready to go, ready to watch, ready to go. And then we'll say it once more, and we'll say it once again. It is meow or never. Because who knows where this team will be next year. Teams go from top of the world to bottom of the heap. That NFC North is a tough battleground. Who knows where they're going to be next year? But I like this Dan Campbell. I like the way he plays, and let's get it tonight. So here we go. We are about looks like a few minutes from kickoff, and Campbell's getting himself interviewed right now, and they're ready to kick it. Man, we're ready to go. What's up, John? How are you doing, my brother? Steve, how are you doing, sir? I'm set up today, as you can see, for the possibility of an Alexandra coming home today. And Duke is losing to Boston College right now. I'm going to crash out. Yeah, your brain can't handle that. All right, and looks like the Lions will receive the ball first as he kicks it towards the sideline, and that is going to go out of bounds, and that's a penalty. And Washington's going to start off with a big boo-boo. Arkansas got beat up by Missouri today. All right, here we go. Jared Goofy and the boys come up to the line. We'll see what we got here. The only thing is the Lions have had an off week, and that makes it a little more sluggish on the start. They're going to start with a handoff, and they're going to go right to David Montgomery, who's been out injured, and he's going to pick up about 2 yards on first down, and we are off and running. Jared Goff, 15-2 this season, 72.4 completion percentage, 37 TD passes, a 111.8 rating. And when Kentucky loses, I just always seem to smile. 2nd down 8. Play. He hands it off. He gets blown up in the backfield. Fowler comes in and just smashes the play. And the Lions come out with a rather conservative set today on the first two plays just being regular straight up the gut run plays, but Fowler makes a big hit for a 3-yard loss, and these Comanches come out firing. All right, big play, 3rd and 13. Washington wants to get off the field. Goff's back to pass, steps up in the pocket, lets it fly, and it's dropped by Tim Patrick. And the ball came out kind of wobbly, and the Lions go 3 and out. Here we go. Punter is out. Kick is away. And I was perfect on my TV. And then it goes to crap. And that's going to go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 20. Looks like I'm going to be on round 2 for having my cable fixed. Thought for sure they had it the last time, and then a day and a half later it starts going ballistic. I apologize if I can't see everything super clearly, but I'll do my best. And right now I can't see squat. All right, ball's at the 20. Daniel's in the gun. There's a snap. Looking down the field, fires it over the middle. It's caught. And that looks like about a 5-yard gain from what I can tell. All right, 2nd down and 4. Ball's at the 26. There's a snap. Checks it down. He's going to take off. He's going to run. He's going to get the first down plus a couple. And Washington, 2 plays is moving. We won our game today. We got the lead with 38 seconds. I told the boys, one more physical defensive stand and we will win. And Lil Beard stole the ball. And we held strong against the rivals. Yeah, Little Beard is or Beard Light as he is called. That's awesome, John. Keep that young man busy. Having a beard is a thing for them, Steve. It's kind of a tradition. The last time I was out there and hanging out with him, I was the only one that me and the kid were the only 2 in the house that didn't have a beard, other than the females, of course. I can't stand facial hair. It drives me crazy. Wow. You know what's funny is my game cast didn't even start on this thing. So strange. My internet or my TV signal was perfect 2 minutes ago, and it went to complete and total trash as soon as this game started. The Texans should throw their helmets on the field, then go shove their coach. Yeah, I don't like that look either, Kay. I'm not a big fan of players trying to show up the coach. I didn't get to see that in real time. I was kind of in and out trying to set this up, but that's not my thing ever. I think it's ignorant. And the only thing they've got to be mad at's themselves. Man, I tell you what, that the field goal kicker has been dead on accurate all year, and the way that ball came off his foot today was so weird. They are very dangerous, and I can't even tell you what I can't even see what's going on. I can just barely make out what happens. All right, here we go. Daniels is back under center. Ball's at the 32. They're going to go looking down the field. He hits his check down. He's going to barrel forward close to a first down, about 2 yards short. The Rams been cursed by Perna. Listen, I think the Rams probably might have one of the better chances of winning tomorrow. Back to pass, looking down the field, throws it, hits his check down. He's going to run for the first down and some more. He's at the 50, 45, still on his feet. Eckler's down to the 40, to the 37-yard line, I believe. Yeah, I don't understand any of that stuff. You're making, I don't even care if you're making league minimum on a rookie contract. You're making good freaking money. Do what they freaking tell you and be a man. Run goes for a very little gain. I don't understand. I really don't. I understand that it takes a lot to get yourself hyped up enough to play, but you never disrespect your coach. If it was me, I would kick him off the team. Looking back, Daniels rolls out, flips it out far wide, and it's incomplete over the head of Eckler. You got to, because if you let him get away with that, if D'Amico Ryans is going to be tolerant of that kind of, there's no control on the sidelines. You're just barely harnessing control, and I could make a very, very bad statement here, but a bunch of guys that have to play with high emotions and get up to play games, but you got to have control of it. And if you don't, oh, there's a penalty. They're going to blow it dead. I think it should be a neutral zone infraction from what I saw, because it looked like he came across and the lineman touched him. No, they're going to call it a false start. JP says charts. How are you doing, my brother? JP Lonzamore live stream will be on later, I'm sure. I don't know how they called that a false start. I know my TV's not great, but that looked like he was in the neutral zone and got touched. And they're in it with the official over that. Oh, I saw it. I saw the play. I saw it on the highlights after the game, but I didn't see it in real time, so I'm not sure. You see is the guy shoving him, and here we go. Daniels rolls out, hits his check down, and he's still on his feet, really close to a first down. I can't tell if he dived and got it or not. Looks like he's going to be a little bit short. I mean, John, I understand what you're saying when you say that, but they made plays when they needed to make plays, and they scored touchdowns. And I don't think he got that first down. That's a stuff. I think the Lions got the balls back. Oh, that was just, yeah, he went nowhere. Everybody says it every week about that team, but that defense makes plays when it needs to. They draw up blitzes at the absolute right time. They play hard on special teams, and they don't give up a lot of stuff. I, I love it how every week that team wins, and everybody's like they don't understand how they keep winning. They just don't make the critical mistakes at the wrong times. Now, Houston had every opportunity in that first half and that third quarter. They're going to be it's going to be a tough out. I'm telling you, them Chiefs are going to be a tough out. It'll be the same type of game next week, maybe a few more points on the board because either Baltimore or Buffalo is going to put up at least another touchdown. Yeah, I couldn't tell, Steve. I really don't know. They didn't look like they was going to hug it out. It looks bad, although Chris doesn't realize he's being penalized. The coach does, and thus the coach is angry. Yeah, I mean, like I said, when you only get when you get just the view of one side of a story, I don't know. I don't think Baltimore and Buffalo are that much farther ahead of Houston than honestly. Houston's defense played a pretty good game. Houston's got minus one skill player on the outside. They're pretty good all the way around. I mean, I don't think they're that different. Play action. Goff's looking downfield, lets it go, and that's caught for a first down. Jamison Williams. I'm just saying, we sit in here the next day after every Chiefs game, and everybody says the same thing about that team. But they just don't make critical mistakes. They don't turn the ball over at critical times. They always extend to two possessions. That right side of that O line has went to heck this year, and CJ took a beating today. 8 sacks. It's hard to come out of there and win. There's the run. Gets Gibbs. He's up all the way past the 40-yard line, down to about the 43. And I think I might be on the wrong side of the 40. Might have been the 37. Yeah, the one now the two calls on the hits, I don't necessarily agree with, but there's the check down and that's caught. He's down to the 30, 25 out of bounds at about the 14-yard line, I believe. That's Gibbs again. The one where he went to slide, the referee dropped the flag, I think, on the sound of the two helmets hitting, but it was the two defensive players that hit each other. And that one was crucial. That gave them another field goal. Amon Ra is in motion. And there goes Gibbs around the 10, the 5, and he's down inside the 5, right at the first down line. And then it looks like it'll be first and goal. Yeah, it's really sketchy what New York can actually step in on and what they cannot. So I know there's extra people watching during these games to try to make sure they get stuff right. I disagree. I will not be surprised if the Chiefs go to the Super Bowl. Montgomery goes down, I believe, at the 1. Well, especially the playoffs, Steve. I'll give you that. Especially the playoffs. Because they got a lot of people that aren't doing anything right now. There goes Montgomery or Gibbs just walks into the end zone, and the Lions take the early lead in this game. I wish I could really. I even if I turn my volume up right now, even the audio's sketchy. And we got an early 7-0 lead. Was Gibbs a slot machine? It's not like the refs refused to call offsides on Casey's D. Then the Texans missed the field goal. Yeah, I saw that's the 55-yarder that went way funky right. And I did see in that game, I saw that Houston seemed to be upset a lot with the officials. And I know that the commentators, because I did listen a little bit, were upset. Legend has it. Yeah, I couldn't see his TD dance, but I'll check it out later. I think the bigger play was the missed extra point that kept them from tying that game up. And then the fact that nobody would defend Kelsey. So I'm on this screen today because Alex should be here. Well, the Chiefs just, regardless of what the game looks like, they give up a lot of yards, but they don't give up a lot of points. It's the same defensive structure that my coordinator got fired for this year. It's that bend don't break and then pressure when it's the right time. And Houston was more than capable of putting up 25 points today. Texans O-line was absolute trash on the right side. But the Chiefs played the better game overall. Houston played a good offensive game. They just couldn't put it in the end zone. And it's all about touchdowns. Touchdowns over field goals. You watch and see. That's usually what it boils down to. Teams that can get in there and score. I knew that was coming at some point today. Taylor was too busy girl broing with Caitlin. That was cool. Skater boy, what's up, dog? Enjoy the game, my friend. 1st and 10, balls at the 30. All right, we're going to go run. Jaden Daniels keeps it going left. He's going to get to the outside and steps out of bounds. It'll be interesting because that's the one offense that I think really poses the biggest problem for the Chiefs defense out of the NFC. Back to pass, fires it, and it's caught. Scary Terry with the first down. I still think Andy Reid can outcoach Dan Campbell. Just saying. There's the pitch back. Trying to get outside. He's going to be taken down for a loss. The one factor is that how well this Detroit Lions defense can play as they start to get some of their injured players back. That's the big thing. Both the Detroit and Kansas City have good defenses. I mean, really good. I mean, that's probably fair, but I just want to see him be. I want to see somebody be able to do it one of one. Check down, and he's going to get out close to midfield. I think. I can't tell. My screen is jacked up right now. I think the Bills or the Ravens are probably the two best chances you've got to see the Chiefs lose. Back to pass, looking down the field, fires it, and that's caught. What a nice throw on the timing. I think that was Crowder. And I know you don't agree, Basant, but the reason that Buffalo and Baltimore are probably the most dangerous teams in the field is because they have to account for a quarterback. There's a big run by Brian Robinson, first down. They have to account for the quarterback. That takes away one, and they've got quarterbacks that can both run for 100 and beat you on the ground. You saw it in that game. The one earlier today when CJ Stroud took off and ran, the field was wide open. Nice blocked pass. Jared Goff is not going to run. Jaden Daniels is dangerous. He's a little bit smaller. And Jalen Hurts is a little bit dangerous. Matt Stafford is not going to run. All right, back to pass, looking down the field, fires it, and it is incomplete. Yeah, it's because, and that's the thing is that you're right, Basant, right there. When you get into the playoffs, both of those guys are a little bit different. They don't stick to what they've done all year, but mind you, they're still the two most dangerous guys in the playoffs. Because either one of those quarterbacks can destroy you in a game. Gets it inside, it's caught inside the 15. Or wait, did he drop that? Can't tell. Looks like he dropped that. 4th and 10. There you go. Difference in this game so far. Field goal attempt as opposed to a touchdown. But here's the thing. Both of those teams, Buffalo and Baltimore, do not play well on the road. And going to Kansas City is not an easy task. Kick is up. And it is good. Yeah. They came out of the game and they tried, and Lamar didn't run the ball. He tried to throw the ball to compete with Mahomes. That's stupid. They had home field advantage. They had every opportunity. That's all I'm saying is is that a team, that's preparation. That's more than just the players on the field. That's the game plan. If Lamar wanted to throw the ball in that game last year, and that cost him. They didn't run the ball. I bet. I'm going to look it up because I know. Yeah. Let's see. In that game, Lamar was just mediocre. 20 for 37, 272, one touchdown, one interception, 8 carries for 54 yards. They lost it. And, I thought that game was more dominant than it was. Kansas City didn't even score in the second half. Lamar tried to throw the ball the whole game. He got sacked 4 times in that game. Probably the difference of the game. He didn't play like he's supposed to. It's because Kansas City got up early and they decided they had to throw the ball. He's going to run it back. He's going to get tackled, I think, at about the 25. Hard to say. I didn't realize. Oh, never mind. Goff's back to pass, checks it down. That's going to be a first down and then a few more. That is, I think, Sam Laporta. Yes, sir. So, do the Ravens go into Buffalo tomorrow and win? That's the question of the day, because that's probably the game of the week. Gonna hand it off. There goes Gibbs. He breaks it. He's out past the 50, 45, 40. He's going down the sideline. He's got one man to beat and gets knocked out of bounds. You don't I see, that's just it. I don't think people understand what kind of value that there is in a coach like Andy Reid and his coordinators. Not so much the offense, but the defense for sure. Check down. Andy Reid has his team prepared to play, even though they may not be the most dynamic team in the league. They are always ready to go, and they accept the challenge, and they play a good football game, and they don't give games away. That's the biggest fear about this Detroit team is Dan Campbell's a little reckless at times. Dan Quinn's a good coach for Washington. There goes the handoff. There goes Montgomery. He's trying to get the edge. He's going to be stopped. He'll be short of the first down. Looks like it'll be third and about 2. Yeah, it was like this year when Kansas City went to Buffalo. We all knew it was going to happen. We all knew they was going to go in there and probably get beat. And they went in there and got beat. Writing was on the wall. Nobody goes undefeated. Yada, yada, yada. Whatever you want to say. I guarantee you Andy Reid took notes. Goff fumbles, balls on the ground. Is it an interception or a fumble? They're going to say it's a fumble, and the Comanches have got the ball. I wish I could see what happened. It looks like a fumble to me. I kind of feel like one of those two teams tomorrow is just destined for a letdown game. Now, he just goes for it every time. Uh, Dan Campbell's got a very good offensive line, and he just goes for it. It is reckless in a way. But if you go for it, I don't know. It depends. If it costs him an NFC championship again, it'll be talked about all off season. Doesn't matter how you get there. It's what happens at that point. Crafty says, Goofy strikes again. Yeah, Wisconsin did look good today. I didn't see the Purdue game. I watched the 60-minute version of Wisconsin and USC. But that USC team has some talent. Musselman's a good coach. They're going to be there at some point or another. Man, Alex has got a very sizable bet in for this game. She took the Comanches plus 8.5, an anytime touchdown for Terry McLaurin, 200 passing yards for Goff, 175 passing yards for Daniels, 60 plus receiving yards for McLaurin, 5 McLaurin receptions plus, Sam Laporta 2 plus receptions, Dwami Brown 2 receptions, and Jahmyr Gibbs anytime tutty scorer. Huh. And then there goes, that looks like a first down for Brian Robinson, I believe. If I was to show you my TV, you all would absolutely crap. You couldn't imagine how I can see it. Looks like the Commanders are going to go hurry up here with 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. There's a handoff. He's going to go right. He's got a lane. He goes out of bounds after about a 6-yard gain, maybe 7. Matt Painter does a great job, man. You know, that kid, Braden Smith, wanted to be a freaking Hoosier, but they didn't even recruit him. Yeah, I'm going to have to put another call in. My TV is absolutely jacked right now. It's the worst. It's worse than it was before they fixed it. Looks like it's going to be 2nd down and 5. Ball's at the 42. Daniels back to pass, looking down the field, has time, fires, and that is caught. Big gainer. He's at the 30 down to the 15. And I think that's Brown. Just runs a little crossing route. All right. Here you go. Comanches need a tutty. There goes Daniels. He's trying to get the outside, and he's going to be brought down. Does get a little bit of a positive gain there. Second down. Yeah, so there goes Daniels. He's on the, I guess that's on the keeper. He gets knocked out of bounds. So um, they came out last week and replaced the cable uh, at the pole coming into the house. They replaced it there. It had frozen split, and it was getting interference in it. It fixed it, and I've got two receivers. And so I've changed receivers and I've changed HDMI cables and I've tried different TVs. It's the same result no matter what I do. It's still the incoming signal. Daniels is back to pass. He's got time. Lets it go. Incomplete. Here we go. Fourth down and 3. There's them situations right here. They need a touchdown. But you also need points off of a turnover. I don't know. I don't like going for it. Back to pass. Comes pressure. Fires it over the middle. First down. Nice play. It'll be first down and goal. Zach Ertz is such a big guy there. It is super loud in that place. I can hear it a little bit. Yep, it's coming. Checks it down. Oh, he misses the throw. Ertz is going to come back on the field. Second down and goal. The one thing that Washington cannot do here is take a sack. I would be running it. Just saying. There is go. Daniels is going to keep it, and he is knocked out of bounds. I think he lost a yard there. That could have been a penalty, honestly, if I seen that correctly. Third and goal. No sack, Jaden. Offensive rookie of the year. Back to pass. Here comes pressure. Fires it. And there's the flag. There's the laundry in the end zone. First and goal. I don't even know that was a penalty. I can't. Well, I mean, my TV's screwed. I can't see it unless he grabbed him right there to get leverage. Oh my God, this is driving me crazy. I can't see anything. I might just turn on the stream and watch it on a little bit of a delay. There's the handoff. Stuffed. Did he make it? I can't even see. Looks like he's short. Second goal. There's a snap. Going to hand it off, and he runs in for a touchdown. And Washington has taken the lead. Brian Robinson Jr. What's that? I'm waiting to see if they score the extra point or not. Or did they miss it? Because I don't see it. It looks like they're waiting for an injury timeout. Yeah, I've got it ready. I'm just not changing it until I know if they get the extra point. I saw that there was an injury on the play, and I'm not changing it until I'm not doing it twice if I don't have to. I'm waiting. Currently, the score is 9-7. Somebody should be getting off of work about right now. You were talking about that ball game. It was early in the first quarter, in the first half. When you said that, I was like, man, it's early. Too early to be worried about that. I'm glad I can't see it, Crafty. All right, we're lined up for the extra point. Kick is up, and it looks good. Washington leads 10-7. 10:55 to go here before half. Oh, I didn't change that either. Man, I'm slow. See, I had to do it twice anyway, Steve. There you go, Sam. Go Commanders. This time he kicks off to the right side, but he doesn't kick it out of bounds. Detroit fields it at the 1. He's out to the 15, the 20. Spin down at the 30-yard line. A lot of good things this year has been done by these Detroit Lions. Dominated in just about every statistical category in the NFL, at least where it was necessary. Goff's going to go play action, looking down the field. He's going to let it go deep. He's got a man, and it's just overthrown off the fingertips of Jamison Williams. Back to pass, looking down the field, fires over the middle. And that is St. Brown with the grab. Brings up 3rd and short. Third and 3. Back to pass, looking. It's going to let it go again. And it is grabbed this time by St. Brown. But I think there's a penalty flag on the play. That'll be a defensive penalty, and it'll be nice grab by St. Brown. Good throw by Goofy. Commanders need to win twice to go to the Super Bowl. Yes. This is the divisional round. They need to win tonight and next week, wherever they would play, either LA or Philadelphia. There's a handoff. Back the other way. Gibbs has got a first down and a few more. If they do not stop the run, they will not win this game. Steve, you are a genius, sir. Thank you very much. And Gibbs is going to get blown up behind the line of scrimmage this time. It should be about a 1-yard loss as the Comanches cut him off going left. I picked the Eagles this week, but I am kind of pulling for LA. I just think LA is a lot better than what people give them credit for. Check down. He's at the 5, and he is down just short of the end zone. And that is Raymond out of the backfield. Matt Stafford is very tricky. He's got a lot of the same characteristics that Mahomes has. Back to pass, fires it to the end zone, and that looks like that's caught for a tutty. And that is Sam Laporta. Gets the grab. Kick is up, and it is good. Immediately, the Rams or the Lions go right back down the field. Add another tutty, 14-10. Where LA is really good is that defensive line. You know, Aaron Donald left, and they put two big rookies up there, and they are just destroying uh, offensive lines with their athleticism and their aggressiveness up there, doing a really good job, and they're making the Rams viable. One of your doctors is forcing you to eat healthy. That's probably why you're tired. So, what's the cause? I mean, what is it? What is what's wrong with you that he's making you change your diet? And maybe that might be too much of a personal question for a lie, but do you, because I know you're young, so there's not a lot of food that can really hurt you at 18, 19 years old. I got it. A lot of things. You have a sugar issue or something? Usually that's usually teenagers, early 20s have issues of just too much bad stuff. Got it. Well, hopefully you'll do what he says and hopefully it helps you. But taking away caffeine and sugar and stuff like that, which doctors love to do, will it'll take you a little while to get used to that. Oh, but just based on the risk, I don't know. Adam, I'll tell you what, from the time I was 17 till I was over 40 years old, I ate pretty much what I want as long as I stayed active every day and worked. I never had a physical detriment because of it. When my job transferred to a little bit more sitting and not, as much physicality, that's when my diet really kicked in. But if I got up and if I got all my exercise when I played ball and stuff, I think the Rams can beat the Eagles, but having a guy like Saquon Barkley on your roster is a great he can balance out what that defensive line does. And so if Philadelphia uses Saquon to his ability, they should be able to win that game at home. Oh no, Steve. I've learned that as I've grown older, I've learned that the healthier food is actually really good. Yeah, just look for things that you like, that taste good, Changing your diet's not such a bad thing. Yeah, that's why if they can't run the ball against the Rams, if Saquon can't get going, that really feeds into I have a feeling that forcing Jalen Hurts to make a lot of decisions that he really doesn't need to make. He needs a balanced game to be super effective. But Eagles defense is playing really good too. There is Jaden Daniels on the keeper. He's trying to run it. And, dude, he is taking some hits today. He has got to learn. God, Steve, I swear, I so fear for this kid because he reminds me so much of RG3. It is not even funny. And I'm scared somebody's going to break him. Second down and 7, 3-yard gain. Back to pass. Looking, here comes pressure. Lets it go. And that will be a first down for Kwame Brown. And I think Alex just knocked another point off of her bet that she needed. Oh. Me too. He was definitely the most talented quarterback in the draft, but I was really concerned for his frame. It's back, checks it down, gets it out of his hand quick, and he's gone. He's at the 40. He's got Kirby Joseph to beat, and Joseph does not stop Scary Terry, and he goes in. Scary Terry gets the tutty. Big screw up there by the Lions defense. This game might be a shootout, you know? You know. Extra point is up, and it is good. $17-14. We have 6:23 to go in the second quarter. Yeah, that's a lot of time. That's a time. That's for the way these two teams can put up points. That's enough time for each of them to score a touchdown, in my opinion. So talking about food, Steve, guess what I picked up from the store today when I was out? I went to the Amish store today, and I picked up some lunch meat for sandwiches at work this week. But I picked up some of the Black Forest ham and uh, scorpion pepper cheddar cheese. Some good stuff there. Commanders are a good team. Dan Quinn is a good coach. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I can't remember the name of the company that makes the cheese, but it's good. I like hot stuff. Uh-oh, who's that? Yeah, Alex is down to 3 on her bet. She needs 2 more Terry McLaurin catches. She needs the Commanders plus 8.5, and Jared Goff 80 more yards. Oh, I think the Comanches are definitely one of those teams that you have to beat to make them go away. In fact, they're winning right now. He's going to bring it back, and that's a good coverage by the Comanches. Take him down at the 22. Detroit has the ball. Sam Washington just scored a touchdown. And Saquon may be the best player in the NFL. I mean, it is position for sure. I don't know how you can judge, comparatively, but he's definitely in that conversation. 1st and 10, and is that unevaded to the quarterback or a false start? Yeah, and she's got a whole second half. And the Commanders are an 8. She's got 8.5 point and the Commanders. Oh yeah, she's there she is. So they're going to charge that to the offense. There goes Gibbs on 1st down, and he's not much room to run there. All right, it is 2nd down and 14. 1-yard gain there. Goff's back to pass. Fires it over the middle, and it is intercepted. Here comes Washington back the other way. At the 25 to the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Commanders. Martin gets the pick 6. And now we're talking. Jared Goff overthrows his target, and Washington is now extended to 23 to 14. And the one thing they've just done is quieted one of the loudest places in the NFL. They are silenced in Detroit right now. Pick 6. And the extra point is up and good. And we have a 10-point lead. Alex, I think just you. I can verify, but I'm pretty sure it was just you. Yep. Nobody, not a lot of people actually participated. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 folks that participated today, and you are the only one that chose the Comanches. Oh, yeah? Probably so. They ain't got nothing to bark about. Steve, man, I don't like humans that bite, honestly. Listen, if you want to know the truth, in our local Taco Bell, Alex is considered she's almost godlike for that place. No one messed with the barking girl. Straight up, dude. Chicks that stand in their front yard and bark at people are scary. That's what I'm saying. They're your buddies, man. Here comes short kick out to the 20, 25, and blasted it out there at the 27-yard line. That's Reynolds on the return. Hendon Hooker. All right. Why would you do that? Oh, that's why. Teddy Bridgewater off the couch got called back into action. It's first and 15, and the Lions have got to hold on as Goofy looks like he's in the tent. There's a handoff, big hole. There goes Gibbs, and he's going to get close to a first down on that carry. Looks like he gets about 15 yards. Yeah, I thought Hendon Hooker was going to be the next guy, but maybe not so much. Back to pass. Bridgewater's there, fires it, and that's caught. And that is the first down play. And the Lions continue to move the drive. Got to get Teddy Bridgewater loosened up out here. Hasn't had gameplay in probably a season. Uh, at this rate, I can't put any doubt in it. There's a reverse play. Here comes Jameson Williams around the edge. He's down to the 50, 40, 35, 30, cuts it back to the other side. He's going to take it to the house. And just like that, Teddy Bridgewater comes in the game. And here we go. If they can't stop him, which offense can score the most? Crazy, crazy, crazy. The fans in Detroit are back going nuts. And look, we've still got 4 minutes till halftime. Kick is up and it's good. Hood Billy, what's up, bro? I almost thought that he fumbled for a second there. And we're back to a 3-point game. That is Jameson Williams' 5th touchdown of 50-plus yards this season. So jacked for this victory, Taco Bell. And that will be a touchback. I mean, I brought it up earlier, Hood Billy. It's like fast, how fast they went from being the hunters trying to prove that they're worthy to all of a sudden they're now the big dog out there and everybody just wants to take them down. So they go from being the hunters to being the hunted, and that's a different set of responsibilities. Looks like they're going to try to go hurry up here. It is second down. And Jaden's going to keep it, and he's going to run. He's got a lane. He's out of bounds just at the 46-yard line, already in positive territory, and barely 30 seconds has went off the clock. So right now, Detroit's winning in the turnover battle, or I mean, Washington's winning the turnover battle 2-0. They've got 10 points off of turnovers. It's now if they just don't make mistakes. There is the handoff, and he's going to be spun down just past the line of scrimmage. But that's the thing. The other point of that is that Washington has got 2 turnovers. They've got 10 points off of turnovers, but yet they only lead the game by 3. Boy, they really want to get this bad boy to halftime with the lead with another score here. Both teams are closing in on 300 yards of total offense in the first half. Snap, back to pass. Looking downfield. He's got pressure, flips it up in the air. Is that caught? Oh my God. Kwame Brown with the grab into double coverage. It looked like Jaden just kind of flipped it up in the air, and they are in the red zone. And he covered his eyes. Whoa. First and goal. 2-minute warning. You're right, he does. Oh, for sure. I agree, Kay. We've gotten the best, definitely the best half of football. Alex is like, I love today so much. I picked the Lions today, Sam, but I'm kind of indifferent to who really wins. All right, here we go. Ball is at the 7-yard line. My screen is completely jacked. There we go. There goes Daniels on the keeper. He goes down at about the 5. I really wish he wouldn't take so many of them RPOs and keepers. The last thing that Washington needs is for him to get knocked out of a game for taking a shot to the head. We have a timeout taken. I'm assuming that's by the Lions, as they want to try to preserve as much time as they can after this possession. Alex picked the Commanders all the way, Sam. Well, at least all the way through this game. If they win, she'll pick them next week too. Just because. Second goal. Back to pass. Looking. Daniels rolls out. He's got pressure. Flips it. Incomplete. Third and goal. Back to pass. Looking. Lets it go. Touchdown. Zach Ertz. Comanches score again. Daniels looks poised in the pocket. Throws a strike. Extra point is good. Ah. All right, Washington set to kick it off. Still got 1:46 to go before the half. The Lions will have an opportunity to get down the field and score. Ringo and Czar, what's going on? How we doing? $1:46 feels like an eternity in this game. Feels like 2 drives could happen in that amount of time. And I think looks like Goff's back on the field. Back to pass. Fires it over the middle. Caught. First down. Runs it back over to the middle of the field. And here we go in a hurry up. 2-minute drill. Kay wants Teddy Bridgewater back. Alex wants Goff to get about 80 more yards. Back to pass. Fires it over the middle again. Complete. That's about a 6-yard gain. They probably won't score hardly at all in the second half, Adam. Goff's back, looks, rolls out, throws, and they're still rolling. Gibbs with that catch there. If it was a catch, I can't tell. I can't even tell if he caught it or not. My screen is pixelated. Just keeps getting worse. If you know what, if I can't see, I ain't in here on Monday. That's for sure by myself. Man, I'm sure hungry. So under 2 minutes, everything is a booth review. Can't even hear what the call is. Third and 3. There's the handoff, and it catches him by surprise. Goes all the way down to the 40. That's Gibbs. How nice is it to have a guy that you can hand it off to in third and short like that and just be sure? And that one's knocked down, incomplete. Back to pass. Fires it, caught. He's inside right at the 30. Looks like he got a first down. Lions use a timeout. Randy thinks the last team with the ball wins this one. Maybe, bro. This looks like it's going to go. Well, we'll see if the defenses make any good adjustments after halftime and come back. But right now, it looks like nobody can stop anybody. Goff lets it go in the end zone. That's picked. Little bit thrown behind the receiver in Washington. Might have just made the play to win the game. I'm going to say, go out on a limb and say that might be the game-winning play right there. Because that was a wide open receiver. And that is Goff's second interception, third turnover in the game. I don't know if they can come back from that. Just a little bit underthrown. 2 days in a row is crazy. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Just got in front of that route, gets the pick, and Jaden's going to take a knee, I'm pretty sure. And that takes them to halftime. (31-21). I think. 10-point lead at the half. Yeah, and it's only a 10-point lead. No, I was just saying that, taking away points like that might be a huge step in that direction. Washington. Which streaming service had this game tonight, Steve? She did say that's crazy earlier. But there was no line at Taco Bell today. See, I couldn't find it because I was going to stream it as opposed to watching it on my TV right now because it's gotten so bad. Because I thought Peacock had Fox because they have some of their basketball. I'm not sure. Trying to find the streaming it. Oh, well, there you go. I will take I'll take a little bit of a delay. Alex will be home soon anyway though. So if she makes it in, I'll switch back. But huh, that's strange. Help is on the way. I can use it today. If they don't fix my cable, I quit. I can't do this. And I don't want to do it about 30 seconds behind either. Man, it's nice not watching something pixelated. Uh, okay. But the Lions fans in this game got their little butts puckered. Dan Quinn reminds me of every bank robber in the Hollywood movies. Yeah, okay. He's that guy. Got the oven heating up. Gonna make some butter biscuits as my little second half snack. Oh man, that sounds good. Anything sounds good. I'm starving right now. Haven't ate since this morning. Yeah, I ate lunch today. Good night, Sam. Rob's always eating these gooeyes. Yeah, they're called gooeyes. It's some dessert that his girlfriend makes. Yeah, just no B or M, just gooeyes. I don't know what she calls them, but they sell them and she ships them out. I hear they're amazing. I've never had one, but they are a thing. Oh, they're pretty tame given the name. I don't know. They just sound good to me, bro. My head was getting cold. I had to put my hood up. I finally got a haircut today. Thank you, Manuel. Appreciate that like over on the Facebook side, the big heart. And there's Frank. Frank, how are you doing, sir? How's Tyler? A lot of butter. I'm doing well. Just I'm just ready for spring. I'm not a winter person. I don't like being cooped up. I'm definitely rooting for spring. Yep. It's a gooey butter cookie or cake. Yeah, I know that last year, Steve, they started they sent some up to one of their somebody that's really close, and they just rant and raved, and then all of a sudden she was making them and sending them everywhere. So I'm scanning back and forth. I moved my microphone over here because I got the game over here now. Camera's still here, so it's going to be a little bit of weird looking. St. Louis is their origin. Huh. Well, Rob's family is from Kansas City. There you are, Manuel. You're welcome. Commanders could be the big surprise of the playoff, not only this game. What do you think about that? Listen, Jaden Daniels brings an element to the game that not every quarterback has. And as long as he can maintain his composure and keep growing as a rookie, he's got that. He's got that special thing. And if you've got that one thing, you can carry a team a long way. And as long as the rest of the team does their job and they don't turn the ball over, they could very easily be in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks. Uh, it's just one of those things. Momentum and belief are huge in this game. And you know, Washington overachieved a little bit this season based on where they were supposed to be. But Dan Quinn is a proven head coach. He's been, he was 2 quarters away from a Super Bowl in Atlanta, and I don't think he's ever let go of that or forgot it. And I think he's got this team pretty close this year. If they can hold on to this game, that's a huge step for them. Unfortunately, they don't have any opportunity of playing at home in the NFC Championship, but still. Yeah, I'm really surprised that Jerry let Dan Quinn out of the building, honestly, last year. I thought in my brain, I thought if he got rid of McCarthy, he was going to take Quinn. Needs to show up on NCIS. He looks like a flipping sniper. He looks like the guy sitting out there from a half a mile away, measuring the wind with a hair in the air, dialing his gun in and capping some terrorist from a half mile away. That is him. Ooh, do I hear sports? And we are set for the second half kickoff. So I'm going to go to the streaming service until Alex gets here because I can't see. Kickoff is up and it is away. And that'll be a touchback. All right, did I get everything squared away? Halftime, nope, third quarter. (31-21). Let's go. Daniels is in the gun. They're going to start out running the ball, and there's a nice big run hole for Robinson Jr. Goes all the way up to the 45-yard line, and just like that, they are moving the ball. It is so nice to be able to see. Hopefully, I'm not too far behind you guys, but this helps me out tremendously for the short term. I at least get to understand what I'm seeing. They're going to go a little bit hurry up here. And Daniels is going to keep it, and he's going to be sacked. Oh, he gets slung down awful hard there. That's Branch comes in and makes the hit, and he cannot sit here and take those hits. My biggest fear of Jaden Daniels is him trying to do too much. Cliff Kingsbury probably will have an opportunity to be a head coach again someday. Brings it back to 2nd down and 12. All right, there's the snap. Here comes the blitz. Daniels evades it, gets away. He's still tackled. He's only going to gain about a yard. 3rd down and 11 coming up. Daniels goes to try to help the guy up, as that was a very physical play. And now they got a big decision on third down. Did Detroit used to have a defense? They've been a great defense this year. I don't ever remember a year where they ever had a good defense. Excuse me. There's a flag, and that is underthrown. Excuse me. Offensive penalty. It's going to be declined, fourth down. Don't forget to smash that like because I'm choking over here. And the Lions are fired up because they get a 3-and-out to start the half. Adam says biscuits are in the oven. All right. Be a good time for a fake punt. Be a really good time for a fake punt. Kick is up. It's away. Washington with a 10-point lead is not going to risk it. Oh, that ball takes a crazy bounce. It hit at like the 3-yard line and bounced back towards the 9, bounced straight back towards the kicker. All right, here we go. First possession of the third quarter for the Rams. Lions. Good God. Yeah, the Lions had a lot of injuries on defense this year. Kudos to the coordinator and the backups. Everybody stepped up and played really well for them. Tressway is the GOAT. There you go. Alex says it right there. Yeah, I was gonna say you were getting a little upset early for not a lot. Just tell me how you feel, Adam, if you have to play games without your best player. It's not as easy to deal with as you think. That's the only time it gets difficult. I did see that. I don't even know what happened. I don't even know what happened to our freshman, our 5-star freshman. He got hurt or he missed the game. He didn't even play. We only had 8 guys pretty much off the bench in the game. There is the handoff and breaks the tackle. Montgomery tries to bust it to the edge. He does, and he's going to go out of bounds after a 12-yard gain. David Montgomery takes a nice shot, rolls it out to the edge, gets a first down. Oh, there's the shot that Goff took in the first half. Boop. All right, 12:20 to go here in the third quarter. Ball is at the 20. There's play action. Goff rolls out. He's going to throw it. That was intended to really be thrown away. Intended receiver was Laporta. All right, there's the handoff. There goes Montgomery. He's got a lane, cuts back, and he is going to get close to 8 yards on second down. Turnovers primarily is the main reason this happened. Giving Jahmyr Gibbs a nice little break here is going to be helpful in the fourth quarter for the Lions. He will be very fresh. 3rd down and 2. Big play here. There's the handoff, and that is going absolutely nowhere. But there's a flag in the backfield here. I don't know if it's going to be offensive holding. Did they get a face mask? Yep. And Washington bails out Detroit with a face mask. Let's see. He spun him. That wasn't a face mask. He had him on the shoulder, but the head spun around and they called it. Now, can they take that back? Who said it earlier about the refs helping out here in the second half? There's a handoff to Gibbs. Gibbs tries to cut the outside. Pursuit is there. He will step out after no gain. Currently, you're right. Auburn is probably the best team in college basketball right at the moment. I got to give Adams some credit, though. Duke's pretty well up there as well. There's the handoff. And they are content trying to run the ball on 2nd and 11. And Washington's just teeing off on it. Is Goff hurt? Listen, in that game earlier today, there you go. Randy said Lions will get a few calls in the third quarter. That's who it was. Earlier today, the two guys that clacked helmets made the referees think that they hit Mahomes in the helmet. I thought that one was pretty funny. It's back to pass, looking, fires it. Caught by St. Brown, 1st down and then some, all the way across to the 37-yard line. And just very simply, First and 10, play action, looking down the field. Goff steps up, throws it, and it's dropped. He was hit as he threw the ball, and I think that affected the delivery to Gibbs, and it goes down as a drop. Got to put my hood back on. My head's getting cold. Still 31-21, 9:09 left to go. Goff's in the gun. Looking down the field, got time. Here comes pressure. Hits his check down. Here comes Gibbs. Cuts back, gets close, gets the 1st down, and then a couple. 1st and 10, ball, I think somewhere around the 26. Yeah, they go down here and score a touchdown, and we're back to a field goal game. It just amazes me because with the 3 turnovers right now and the 17 points off of turnovers, you would think that they would be getting dominated, but yet they're still in the game. Snap. There's the pitch. And it's a trick play. There goes St. Brown inside the 10, down to the 6, 7-yard line. So he pitched the ball back. It's a lateral, then a forward pass from Gibbs to St. Brown. I'm sorry, Montgomery. A very crazily designed play that goes for big yardage. Looks like something from the Australian Football League. All right, we're first and goal, baby. Let's get this thing down to 3 again so we have us a game. Goff's under center. He's looking. 4 on the play clock. He better get it off soon. He does. Handoff. There goes Gibbs. Gibbs is spun around, loses a yard. Louvu, and Lattimore there for the stop.
Yo! What's
There's
good?
the handoff. Gibbs is going to go. Oh, that's the same one, I think. Yeah, second down and goal.
What is good, my dudes?
There's the handoff again. Gibbs is going to bust through. He's going to go for a tutty. Jahmyr Gibbs runs it all the way in.
I was this close to betting Gibbs 2 touchdowns today. I was this close. I knew he was getting 1.
Right now, you're well on your way to your bet. All you need now is just 8.5, right?
As long as Goofy's got the yards.
He should have.
Because he still needed, 60 last time I checked.
I see you found the background.
It says he's at 180 right now. I got him at 200.
Oh, I got you.
3-point ball game. Unless this thing's slow to load, it says he's at 180.
Yeah, I'll go back to the TV, but my God. Unless you want to just go to the streaming.
I do not have, well, this is not that far behind you. I was listening to you, watching it on my TV while I was eating, and you're like 1 second behind.
And if that's okay, then because I can't see the TV, it's got progressively worse over the course of the evening.
Yeah, Jared's at 180. He needs 200. Steve keeps saying he's got the yards, but I'm looking at the actual box score now. Yeah, I got my Laporta catches. I need 2 more catches from McLaurin.
Oh, I thought you had everything from Terry.
He said it for a 3rd time. Yeah, I needed 2 Diami Brown catches. He has 4. I needed 2 Laporta catches. He's got 4. I needed 5 McLaurin catches. He's got 3. And then, yeah, all I need is 2 catches and 200 yards, and the Commanders to cover 8.5. Which, if they win, that's covering 8.5. So,
well, right now you're well ahead of that one.
And I'm surely, as long as Jared Goff doesn't get knocked out of this game again, he'll get 20 more passing yards. Alex, Taco Bell's best item on the menu. For quick and easy, their stacker, 10 times out of 10. It's never not good. And yes, but I am a big fan of the chalupa. But the beef one, not the steak or chicken. Or their beefy 5-layer, but I get that without the beans. And it just adds more cheese and sour cream, and so it's very good that way. I don't have a problem with the beans, but the cheese and sour cream being more of those 2 things is more important to me than having the beans.
Agreed. Because usually when you get anything like that, that's beans and beef, they usually just pile on the beans to be kind of
Yeah,
dickish to
like a
you.
filler, like more of a filler. You remove the beans, they add extra cheese and sour cream because they have shredded cheese and nacho cheese in the 5 layer. And also,
Kickoff goes through the back of the end zone.
that is a touchback. I don't know. But you can't go wrong with like a classic soft taco with sour cream. I don't know. I like most things on their menu. All right, it's gonna be 1st and 10 at the 30 for the Commanders. Back to pass. He's scrambling. I just watched a dude belly flop on the grass, and Daniels is gonna keep it, go out of bounds for a yard. Did you see that guy? That
Tried to
hurt.
hurdle.
He went straight on his stomach on the ground. Like, that hurt. Yeah, you add nacho cheese and sour cream to a classic soft taco. That shit is fire. You know what's going on, John. I don't get the quesadillas from Taco Bell because there's just not enough in it.
That's
All right,
another agreed.
2nd down and 9. Pressure's coming. He doesn't feel it. He does. He gets away. He's going to keep it again. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. And that's going to go for 14, almost 15 yards. But back in the day when they had the mini quesadillas for like $1, I used to go to Taco Bell and get like 5 of them because they were like this big and they were absolutely stuffed full. It was more worth it than buying a regular quesadilla.
What was the quesadilla back in the day that had the Baja sauce in it? Remember that?
Maybe. I don't remember.
It had that it was like that orangey colored. It was like a hot sauce that wasn't super hot, but they put it in one of their quesadillas, and I thought it was.
It might have been those minis because those were kind of spicy sometimes. Like every time I ate them, my nose would start running.
Man, I'm getting hungry.
Dude, I'm always hungry. I'm not kidding. Now that I work 2 jobs and I'm physically active like every single day, like always doing stuff, I like eat all the time. Like at work, on my first break, I had a peanut butter jelly sandwich. On my second break, I had a peanut butter jelly sandwich and a blueberry muffin, like a big one. But before work, I had some pizza, and I just now ate like a lot of Taco Bell. I'm just constantly hungry. Like it feels like I'm going to it's like when I go to the gym, all I do is eat. Like that's how I feel right now. I don't even need to go to the gym anymore. All right, 1st and 10 at the 45. Play clock's running down. He gets it off, hands it off to Robinson. Jaden gets blasted. Even though the ball's long gone, he gets absolutely smoked. There's a flag. He might get flagged for that because he didn't just hit him. He smoked him.
Jaden Daniels has taken too many hits today.
That's got to be an unnecessary roughness penalty. Like, I swear, look at this. He doesn't even have the ball. He's just standing there. Like, he hit him harder than the running back got hit. That's exactly what the penalty was, too. So they're going to give him 15 yards. That's going to put them at the Detroit 35.
That's a frustration penalty right there. He knew the ball.
100%. 100%. There's no way he didn't know. He could see Jaden's hands. He blasted him as hard as that guy that blasted him last week. Maybe harder. All right, 1st and 10. They're in field goal range. But I think they want more than 3 here.
They need touchdowns.
And they're going to hand it off again. Robinson's trying to get the edge, and he does. And he somehow breaks away, and he's going to come out with 7 yards right there. Is my existence just not being recognized? Oh, no, Sports Cat. We couldn't miss you. I promise. If you go to McDonald's to get a cheeseburger and a plain McChicken and put them together, you get a dirty McDouble. That actually sounds pretty solid, but I don't eat McDonald's anymore. I decided like a little over a year ago that I was just like, I don't want anything to do with them. I'll just stick to my Taco Bell. 2nd and 3, handoff up the middle, and he's going to be very close, but he will be short. How far ahead am I of you?
You're right where I'm at.
That's what I'm saying. I got the game tracker up on my phone. I think this TV broadcast is being streamed too because it's slower than the game tracker.
Well, that might make sense because some of my other channels are better than the game.
But can they do it against Wildflower? I don't know. 3rd and 1, handoff. Oh, it's going to be so close. I think he gets it, but it is very close. They are marking him with a 1st down. Dang, that was a lot closer. I'll take Taco Bueno over Taco Bell all day. I've never had Taco Bueno, but it sounds bueno.
It is good.
If there's a place that sells tacos, I'll eat there. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm not that picky, to be honest. Like, someone once told me that Taco Bell meat was kangaroo, and I believed them. But is that going to stop me? No. Like,
some good roux, baby.
I don't care. I still like it. Play clock's running down. Back to pass. Quick pass out. Tries to do a screen. It looks like to Brown. He's got nowhere to go.
He fumbled that out of bounds.
And he did fumble it out of bounds. The ball went further than he did.
I don't think you can fumble forward because he was going to mark it ahead. If you fumble it forward, it goes back to the spot where if it goes out of bounds.
And now they're saying he lost a yard. Oh, because I think he stepped out of bounds. So now it's 2nd down and 11 at the 25. Back to pass. Checks it down. That's Eckler who makes the first guy miss, and he goes 1 versus 3, and he still gets 2 more, and he's going to pick up 6. It's going to be third down and 5. The one guy had a better chance of bringing him down than the 3 that all hit him at the same time. That's a strong little guy. Strong little fella. I want to see that play again. Now they're just inside the red zone. 3rd down and 6. 9th play of the drive. And he drops way back. Finally fires. It's caught, but he's going to be short of the 1st. Wait, he bounces up. He was never down.
Are you sure?
He landed on top of the defender. Let's see the replay. And Diami Brown's telling him to hurry up. So he's not sure. Oh, he's down.
He's
barely.
Down.
Barely. His elbow barely hits the ground.
Butt and his elbow.
Oh, the Lions player went down, so they had to review it.
Elbow, butt, hip, knee. He was down all the way. It looked good.
See, now they're going to review it. They might have gotten away with it.
I will say this. That's very good gamesmanship and very smart by, I think that was Branch to stay on the ground.
That makes me so mad. Like, you're not hurt. Ever since I saw Jesse Bates do that against the Chiefs when we were there, every time I see it, I get mad about it. Is it smart? Yes, it is very smart. But does it make me mad? Also, yes. Like, come on now. Just say you got beat, all right? Get good. Get faster. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know. It's very smart. Like, good on him. Hopefully he's not actually hurt, because then I'll feel bad about what I said. But, I still hate it. It was Brian Branch, by the way. That was stayed down. He was like an inch away from not being down, though. Like, that was almost like actually clutch. And smart on him to get up and keep going anyway.
Yeah,
Be-
because
he's still a relatively young player. So good on him for, thinking quickly and doing that. Hang on a second. When did Alex get glasses? Oh, I've always had these. I just don't usually wear them in here because the glare bothers me. And I just got off work and I was trying to hurry. I wear them at work because all of the bright lights give me headaches. So this helps. I don't know if you know this. Even though our casino is kind of dim, it's really bright in there at the same time. Like, it's very dim and very bright at the same time. It was very warm in there today, and I knew better than to complain about it because I was like a little too warm, but I did not care. I did not want it to be cold in there. All right, it's 4th and 2. Offense staying on the field. I kind of assumed they would do that. Also, we saw last week. So.
Well, they know that they can't just take field goals in this game. That's one of the things that they know.
It's a shorter 2. If it was any longer than that, I would say no freaking way. All right, 4th and 2. And he fakes the handoff, looking, rolling to the right, and he's going to run and pick up the first down himself. I saw that play coming, man. Like, that was the only option. They were not running that up the middle 2 yards. There was no freaking way they were getting through.
They tried it earlier in the game and got stuffed.
Yeah, just looking at the way that Lions defense lined up, there was no freaking way. Robinson was getting 2 yards, or they were QB sneaking 2 yards. Nobody was getting 2 yards up that middle right then and there. Eckler's in now.
You guys a touchdown machine, honestly.
I mean, I've watched it a lot in LA. Handoff, Eckler to the outside. He's going to cut in, and he's going to take him inside the 10 to about the 6. It's going to be 2nd down and 3. They still can pick up a first. And we're under 1 minute to go in the 3rd quarter.
This is so huge. If they go up 2 scores in the 4th quarter, that's big.
I say hand it off to Eckler again. He's got great field vision, man. And this is his bread and butter inside the red zone.
Why they bought him there.
I mean, handoff, Eckler, and he's going to cut the distance in half. It's going to be 3rd and 2-ish at the 5. Eckler didn't really pan out super early in the season, but as time went on, I think as Jaden got more comfortable, as this offense kind of got more comfortable, like, Eckler became a bigger factor. Because, like, we talked about that a lot in the offseason, how this guy could help this young quarterback out a lot, and he wasn't even the reason for their success early. Like, it was just Jaden. Like, just Jaden being Jaden. And then as soon as they started adding Eckler to the mix,
well,
Robinson got hurt, I think.
I think Eckler helped Robinson, and I think Eckler brought experience to that whole offense and composure, and made them just kind of like reassurance. I felt like that he was really good for that. And his role diminished over the course of the year because Brian Robinson became that guy, but he has done such a good job there that he's probably one of the main reasons why that offense did so well early.
Dude, I remember like last year, I think, after Brian Robinson went through all that stuff where he got shot. Like, that first game when he came back was electric. Like, that stadium was electric. Like, everything was crazy. Like, I was so happy for that guy that he got to come back and everything, Oh, my belly's full now. And I think I ate too much. I would 100% go right back to Taco Bell and do it again. Like, I don't want to go to work tomorrow either, but you know what? Sometimes we just gotta suck it up.
Sometimes you just gotta suck it up.
I've been just sucking it up for a long time now. That's why my belly's so full. Yeah, that's tough. I didn't even get an extra taco today. But they stuffed these tacos. Oh, I love Taco Bell. Like if I had to eliminate all of the unhealthy things from my life, but I could keep one, it would be Taco Bell. Like I could just give up just drinking soda outside of Baja Blast at Taco Bell completely. I could just give it up. Like I have. I actually don't drink hardly any soda like anymore. I mostly drink water and I drink Celsius while I'm at work. But I don't drink caffeine at home unless I bring Taco Bell home. All right, 3rd and 2, big play here at the 5-yard line. Robinson in the backfield. Fakes the handoff, rolls right, throws it to Ertz, but he gets met at the line of scrimmage and no gain. And it's 4th and 2, so you know they're going to go. Dude, he just manhandled Zach Ertz. Was that Brian Branch again, or was that Arnold?
That was Arnold, man. Oh,
that's a big hit.
That's a 5. They're going for 5 yards here. Oh, 2 yards to the first down. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they still get a first down. Here. All right, it's 4th and 2. There's a flag.
Delay a game should be.
Now what do you do?
Kick.
But will they? No, it was too many men on the field from Detroit. That's an automatic first down.
Holy, that's a big mistake.
Oh, you can't do that. Got him.
That's huge. That might be the game.
That's gonna put them on a 2 with 1st and goal.
Teddy, ooh, he's close.
All right, 1st and goal. Handoff, Robinson up the middle, and he's gonna go down really close to the touchdown line. How did you get ahead of me?
I don't know.
He went down basically the ball length short.
Gracias, Diego.
Who's Diego?
He just reacted on the Facebook side.
Oh, 2nd goal, handoff again. This time he will not be denied. That is a touchdown. I don't know what I said, Steve. Like, don't mind me, bro. I don't even know what I said. And the Washington takes it back to a 2-score lead.
Kicks up and good.
No. I haven't seen that yet. You were behind me. How are you in front of me all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Also, she kicks up and it is good. All right. Get out of here.
I don't know how I could have got ahead of you.
It is a touchdown line, okay? If they cross it, they got a touchdown. So, although it might not be the correct terminology, it's still correct.
Crossing that line equals the same result as in the name.
TikTok shut down. I mean, that affects my life 0. I do not even have TikTok on my phone. I deleted it like, I don't know, months ago.
I mean, what's the difference if you go to TikTok or you go to Facebook Reels or you go to YouTube? You see the same shorts everywhere.
Okay, buddy. Well, I mean, it's true. I do not have TikTok on my phone. But also, those are different social media platforms. So that's the difference. YouTube is for kids. That's why you're here, bro. That's why you're here hanging out with me. You won't see a Bryce Young edit on Facebook? Yes, you will. You just got to get into the correct algorithm. Also, just make a Bryce Young edit, and then you can see it as many times as you want. Maybe. Maybe. It won't hit the same. Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Wah.
Listen, I mean, if you need a Bryce Young edit to get you through the day, I really don't know what to tell you.
Good. Next Sunday, we'll be doing the AFC Championship.
What is... I mean, I'll be home all day.
The NFC Championship's at 3 o'clock.
I'll care a lot more if the Commanders make it.
Fair. Right now, they're on pat.
Like, no. What I'm saying is, if Detroit wins this game, they're gonna smack whoever wins tomorrow. Like, I firmly believe that, especially after the game they've had today. If they come back and win, they are going to smack them.
At the 10, he tries to cut across the field. He's going to be knocked down at the 17-yard line. Coverage by Washington is on time.
I'm gonna need you to go back to your TV, bro. Yeah, like, you were 1 second behind me. I'm like 10 seconds behind you. What streaming platform is this on?
Fox Sports.
Streaming platform.
Fox Sports.
I don't know what that is.
1st and 10. Just go to Fox Sports, click on the game, and watch. There goes David Montgomery. He's going to barrel forward for about 5 yards.
All right, let's see how this looks. I'm going to have to take the glasses off, though.
There's Joe Gibbs. Both teams each have 22 first downs in the game. Both teams are approaching 400 yards of offense. Play action. Goff looks down the field. He's got time. Hits his check down. It's a first down and then some. Tim Patrick out to the 40, 45, out of bounds.
I'm still behind you on the Fox Sports.
I don't know how. I have no idea how.
Oh, this is Tom Brady. Oh my God, Tom, shut up.
Oh my God, Tom, shut up.
He said that Uvu guy's name so many times in the 30 seconds I've been on this platform. Please, just shut up.
Trick play. Williams is back to pass. Jameson Williams throws it downfield. It's picked off. Jameson Williams throws it. Oh my God. What a trick play. And it ends up as an interception, but there's a flag on the field. Dan Campbell going to the well. That would be the 4th turnover for the Lions today. At least Jared Goofy wouldn't get another interception. And that's going to be an offensive penalty. It's going to be declined. And here comes Jaden and the Commanders back on the field.
Let's freaking go. I'm going to show up to work tomorrow like Randy Marsh with the wheelbarrow. Come on, Jaden, stick it to him, and also throw it to Scary Terry 2 more times. Two more times, bro. That's it. You can rest him after that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I'm going to refresh this feed and see if it catches up to you.
I got a Limu Emu commercial on right now.
Well, I do too.
I just flipped through the channels and I flipped past Saturday Night Live and they're doing P. Diddy jokes.
It's never going to go away.
Dude, I got the same commercial on my TV as I got on the stream. And the stream
I told you I told you that the TV, I think it's a streaming. It's behind my box score. So it's behind the game. There's definitely a lot less points in this half. But if you took the under in this game, you're just dumb. The under was hit, or the over-under was hit in the first quarter.
Actually, well, not the first quarter. The first quarter was 7-3.
I know, I was just joking. It's called a joke.
But by halftime, 31-21, that was really close. I think it was 55, right?
The over-under for this game was 55.
Pretty close at halftime.
All right, we are back. It is going to be a 1st and 10 at the 34 for Jaden Timothy Daniels and the Commanders.
As long as he doesn't turn it over, they win the game.
And handoff, Eckler. He's got room. He's got a 1st and more. He's crossing the 50, and he's going to cut inside. He's going to go down at the Lions 30. Oh, my God. It's like they're giving up. Also, Brian Branch and number 6 for Detroit both have re-entered the game from injuries. What's up, John? How we doing? 11.5 to go. Washington is just outside the red zone after only one play. 35 yards from Austin Eckler. Play clock's running down. It's still pretty loud in there. Handoff. And they give it to him again, and he's going to stumble forward for 5. Jamison Williams should have never thrown that interception. He should have never threw that ball.
They shouldn't be running double lateral trick plays down 10 points.
Great play by the defender. That was a diving catch. 2nd down and 5 at the 26. Back to pass. Rolling around, looking, skating. He avoids pressure, and he spins out of a tackle, and he goes down at the 1st down line. But I think he might be inches short. What's up, Rick? How we doing?
What's up, Rick?
Wait, now it says 1st down. They gave him the 1st down.
It is awful quiet in Detroit right now.
It's still loud, but not that loud. Play clock's running down. It's hitting zeros. That's a penalty, and they're going to blow the play dead. That's going to be delay a game. I think Dan Quinn's comfortable taking a field goal here if they get to 4th down. Still up 2 scores. Or already up 2 scores.
It makes it 2 touchdowns to win, to be beat.
Yeah, and only 10 minutes to go.
I
That's
would
tough.
definitely do a field goal.
All right, 1st and 15 now back where they started. They're going to hand off Eckler. They're going to smartly keep this clock running a little bit. And he's going to get about 3 or 4. That was actually, I think that was McNichols, not Eckler. I haven't seen him much in this game.
He hasn't played.
That's only his 2nd carry. All right, now it's going to be 2nd down and 12. Clock's going to run under 9 minutes here. Back to pass, looking, fires, caught, Zach Ertz. And it's going to be 3rd down, but it's going to be very close. About 2 yards short, 10 yards. Oh, man, he got double smacked that time. Nice little play there. All right, 3rd and 2. I feel like, I don't know.
Like Detroit needs to stop here in the worst possible way.
Back to pass, fires, and smacked down by Terry McLaurin. Hey, I needed you to catch that, buddy. I bet they're going to go. I mean, it pins Detroit at their own 13 if they don't get it.
Yeah, Dan Quinn wants a touchdown
Oh,
here.
dude, it's Dan Campbell versus Dan Campbell, bro. What are we talking about here? After this sample size of this offense, 4th and 2, back to pass. Fires, caught. And that's Terry McLaurin. He's going to go down at the 2. And that's 1st and goal. All right, just throw him another touchdown, all right?
Alex, I'm going to tell you right now, the way this game time is working, if he doesn't catch a touchdown pass here, you're going to be 1 reception short. Unless they get like an offensive penalty.
Oh, man. Dude, Terry just got pinballed between all them defenders after he caught that.
Sup, MH?
All right, 1st and goal at the 1. Handed to Eckler. He deserves it. And they do. They hand it off to him, and he's going to get stuffed. No! 2nd effort. He leans across the goal line. That's a touchdown. I don't know how he got that. I don't know how he got that. I'm going to be honest with you.
Nichols.
Oh, it wasn't Eckler. Dude, that's a touchdown. He was on top of a defender the whole time. Let's see the other angle where his legs are.
It's his elbow was the first one down.
Dude, that's crazy. $44 points. Jesus Christ.
And we still got the potential for 3 more touchdowns.
All right, Zane Gonzalez for the extra point. Extra point is up, and it is good. I know I didn't get a chance to share this with you, but you know what my final score prediction of this game was? Not like claiming a winner. Just like what I thought the score was going to be when I was adding all my points together. It was 38-35. Also, my Chiefs game score without saying who wins. Obviously, I wanted the Chiefs to win, but it was 21-17. That was a dagger, bro. 45 points. My God. Jaden is him, bro. I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, I think people think the way I say it is oversaturated, but like it's undersaturated because people don't take me seriously. Jaden is him. I made a post on Twitter this morning. I said, if the Commanders somehow do the unthinkable and upset the Lions, I'm buying the jersey tonight. Looks, I'm buying the jersey tonight.
Yeah, this is a twist in the playoffs for sure.
Not for
Because
me.
everybody thought that was going to run through Detroit for sure.
Not for me. It's not for me. I knew we'd be here. I locked to that confidence and that means hang on. Washington will either have to go to LA or Philly. Unless the Lions create a miraculous comeback, which I've seen Peyton Manning do it in this short a time. I've seen it with my own eyes. It's possible. I just need one more McLaurin catch, bro. Just one.
That is crazy that's all you need.
Clearly, the Commanders are going to cover, so I don't have to worry about that. Win or lose, they're covering 8.5.
Yeah, if they were to lose by 9 points at this point,
that would be the worst collapse in ever. That Vikings Colts game was the worst collapse ever when the Colts were up like 40-3 at halftime. But there's only 7.5 minutes left.
Yeah, they've got to score and get the ball back quick. 1st and 10. Goff's back to pass, looking down the field, has time, throws it into the ground.
That doesn't look good. Goff's at 202 yards. Yep, I need one McLaurin catch.
Second down and 10. This collapse could get really bad quick. Goff's back to pass, looking, steps up, fires, check down, Gibbs with the stutter step, makes one guy miss, gets the first down. They're going to have to just continually go fast. And Washington gets their subs in. Back to pass, looking down the field. Fires it again, and that's caught.
Raymond.
Lays out. That's Raymond. First down.
I cannot believe they are up this many points.
It is hard to overcome 3 turnovers. They gave him 7.
I mean, Goff threw 4 or 5 interceptions against the Texans and still won. Earlier this year, we watched that game.
It was 5 picks. Back to pass. Looking down the field.
Oh,
lets it go deep. And he hits St. Brown. Nice play and catch.
Yeah, he took a shot too.
Ball's at the 25. They're moving. Back to pass. Steps up, fires, incomplete.
That was probably best case scenario right there. Keeps the clock stopped. Oh, man, I didn't get to see that end zone turnover. That was a crazy play.
Yeah, just turnovers, man. You can't have them. Back to pass. Here comes pressure. Fires it into the middle. It's caught. And St. Brown gets another first down at the 12. And
I'm gonna let my dogs in real quick. They're trying to bust down the door. I forgot they were out there.
Yep.
If I miss a McLaurin catch miraculously, please tell me.
I'll scream. You like a bitch. All right, ball's at the 12. 5:44 to go. Gibbs goes out. Here comes the blitz. Fires it, throws it away, basically. Good defense by the Comanches to recognize the check down and get there. Yeah, it really, look at the score, 45-28. They gave him 17 points off of turnovers. Difference in the game, turning the ball over. Check down, Gibbs. He does get positive yards this time on 3rd and 10, but it is going to bring up 4th down, and they will have to go. Mathematically, 1% chance. So you're saying that there's still a chance? They need a touchdown right here. Wait a minute. What are they doing? They're kicking a field goal. Bates is in. Kick is up and good.
Okay, I've seen Peyton Manning do it. They just got to get good. I can't believe they had to settle for 3 there.
Yeah, Dan didn't roll the dice. Amazing, right?
The other Dan has.
45-31. Got 5 minutes to go in the game. We're going to see an onside kick this time.
For the record, like 4 weeks ago, Washington did beat beat the Eagles. And it was probably one of the better regular season games of the year, too. That comeback was crazy. Jaden threw 5 touchdowns.
Wow.
It says 45 because the score is 45-31.
Since we're going down that route, the Rams beat the Commanders earlier this season, too.
That did happen.
Heck, that was just a couple weeks ago. A month ago.
Yeah, it was December 22nd when the Commanders beat the Eagles. Wait, the Commanders didn't play the Rams this year.
Oh, guess what? It's December. It was 23. I'm sorry. Not 24.
John, I picked I picked the Eagles, but I kind of hope the Rams win. I'm just sick of Philadelphia, period.
All right, here we go for the onside kick. Kicks it. It's going to take a good hard bounce. It's going up in the air. Oh, it's loose. Who's got it? It is free on the ground. It's still
I think
the Lions got it.
I think Washington got it.
That bounce was flipping crazy.
That was one of the best onside kicks I've seen this year. Zach Ertz comes down with it.
Zach Ertz with the hands. Wow, that was really good. If they get another chance to try that.
All right, Commanders got the ball at their own 40.
You know they're going 3 and out here. They got a 4 wide receiver set going.
And he's going to hand it off to Robinson. Robinson's going to pick up maybe 2. All right. Second down at 8, 4.5 to go in the fourth. Lions really needed a touchdown that last drive.
Very much so.
Handoff again. That's Robinson. He's going to get all the way to the 45. But it's going to be third down about 5.
Man, a 5-yard out to Scary Terry would make you pretty happy right now.
Oh, it'd make me so happy right now. It's probably going to be Ertz, but please. I feel like it's going to be Ertz or Jaden Keeper.
I just want you to win your bet.
I just want to win my bet, too. Everything else is going according to plan today. All right, 3rd and 5. Oh, and this play is getting blown dead. Washington's going to use their first timeout.
Oh.
Push your luck choosing 7, thanks. Oh, I usually choose more. I usually choose more than that. I'm always 1 short on my parlays. No matter what length. All right, 3rd and 5. Big play here. And he's back to pass. He's got time. He's going to fire. It's caught. That's Zach Ertz. No, that's John Bates. Making a little bit of noise for I think the first time in this game. Score again. Do it. Skull, Washington, skull. All right, 1st and 10 now at the Lions 35. Handoff. McNichols. He's going to get 3. And I think Detroit's going to use a timeout here. or without TikTok until possibly Tuesday, I think you'll be okay, Adam. I think you'll be all right. All right, 2nd and 7.
Did you get your completion?
No, it was John Bates.
Wow.
Handoff. No, he's going to keep it himself, and he's going to get about a yard. And I think Detroit's going to use their last timeout to hope they get Washington to a 4th down here. This will be the first time Washington would be in the NFC Championship for 33 years, is what they just said. That's wild. Now we got Ravens at Bills tomorrow. I feel like this game was so good that game's going to be bad.
A lot of distraught in Detroit.
All right, 3rd down at 6. Big play. And they're going to hand it off smartly to keep that clock running. I say go for it, honestly. No, I think they should go here just because it's going to be similar field position either way if they take the field goal and then kick.
But they kicked the field goal. It's a 3-possession game.
They're kicking. But maybe they'll fake it. That's a Dan Campbell thing to do right here.
The crazy thing would be a block kick and a return for a touchdown.
Washington's using their 2nd timeout here. They might change their mind and go. I feel like Detroit came in this game thinking they were gonna walk all over them.
So when I started this today, I said it's a lot different seat when you go from the hunter to being the hunted.
I heard you say that.
Okay. I don't know if you was in here, but it is a big difference when you go from chasing respect and then everybody's chasing you.
Yeah, not everybody can be the Chiefs. It's gonna be a 44-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up. He missed it. He missed it. They should have just went for it, like I said.
The hold was bad. Or the snap.
I ain't gonna win my bet now. They're showing the last NFC Championship. Oh, it's when Washington beat Buffalo in the Super Bowl. Because Buffalo don't know how to win a Super Bowl. Back to pass. Goofy gets smacked. Woo! And they're going to lose a bunch of yards here, all the way back to the 22.
More importantly than the yards, the time.
It's 2nd down at 21 now. Crafty was good. Back to pass. Fires. Check down. Laporta. And we're at the 2-minute warning.
You know, Tom Brady does not look like a commentator.
Nah, he looks like a freaking nerd. He don't even look like a football player. He just looks like a nerd. Yeah, Brady, he's sick to his stomach talking about the potential of the Chiefs winning a third in a row.
Oh yeah.
Damn, that's what he was talking about. Oh god, that makes me so happy that they made him talk about that on TV. Oh, I better start shopping my Washington jersey.
Do they got any cool alternate jerseys for Jaden Daniels?
I don't know, I'm going to look right now.
1st and 10 or 3rd and 10. Goff's back, fires it over the middle. And Gibbs is going to be short of the first down. They're going either way.
They got a red one, a black one, and a white one. Wait, there might be more.
The boost stopped it for review to make sure he got the yardage for the first down. He didn't get it, by the way, in my mind.
They're like, this is actually funny. They're talking about the first down yellow line. I can get you a Sam Howell Washington jersey for $20 right now. Or a $32.99 Carson Wentz jersey. Disgusting. They finally decided that he was short.
First time I'd seen Sam Hartman all year over there on the bench with Jaden Daniels. Dude, Lions fans are literally crushed.
Yep. They're booing. The fans are booing. I can literally hear the crowd booing.
All right, 4th and 1.
Now I'm getting a Timothy
Back to pass, looking.
jersey.
Goff's going to run for it. Oh, my God.
You don't see that often. Man, I wanted a black one, but it looks like I'm going to have to get a white one. I mean, a red one.
I see a black Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, but I don't have one that'll fit me.
Oh.
I'm not
Golf's back
normal
to pass.
size.
Needs it in. He needs to score quick. Lets it go over the middle. Caught by Laporta. First down.
If I want a Chase Young one, I could get a black one for $29.99.
And Goff will spike it down there. Well, come on. You ain't made any appearances today. Second down and 10. Ball is at the 39. Lions need a quick score. Check down again.
I'm talking about jerseys, Crafty.
Third and 1. Checks it down. Oh, he dropped it.
Stops the clock.
You know, honestly, I would do a run play here. Screw it. Back to pass. Fires it. First down. St. Brown inside the 20.
Next year, Detroit. That's what they said last year.
Kitty gets in on the TV today. He's in. Thank you, buddy. I love you too.
All right. See what I got.
10. Back to pass. Here comes pressure. Goff steps up. Escapes. Fires. Incomplete.
Nah, Detroit will still be good next year, in my opinion.
Probably better. All right, third and 10. 32 seconds left. They need to score. Fires it. Intercepted.
Jeremy Chin.
Secures the win for the Comanches. And Kitty. This kitty can meow. That kitty did not meow.
Meow.
(45-31) will be your final today.
Let's go. Easy, bye, Lions.
That's it. Takes a knee.
Jaden is him.
The Washington Commanders, under first-year head coach and rookie quarterback, are going to the NFC Championship.
Jaden is him.
Puppet.
It's a big offense.
You gonna jump, kitty? All right.
All right, it's done. Ordered my jersey.
I would so much rather see a Rams Commanders game next week. Well, I can turn this off. I don't need this on anymore.
So last year, the Stars were aligned for Detroit. They ended up blowing a huge halftime lead in the NFC Championship. How many times can you catch lightning in a bottle? Mickey! That's the guy I want to see today.
That's a good point, Rick. That Lions defense was riddled with injuries, and they played very, very well considering they were very, very far down on the depth chart. Hey, it just goes to prove to you that there is nothing about winning in the NFL that's easy.
Especially when there's a guy who's also known as him in the league.
Man, you're fit to be tied. You're on it. What's up, Jeff?
Jeff? Both. Jaden is him. I know all about a bunch of injuries. My team suffered quite a few this year as well. Starting with Hollywood Brown in preseason. And then it just kept going.
Ohio State.
But you know what? You know what? My team is as healthy as it's been right now. Other than Rashee Rice. This is the most healthy this Chiefs team has been.
I can't wait for the AFC game tomorrow.
I might frame that Jaden jersey and put it right here. Just so you guys have to see it every time I'm live. So I don't even have to say it. I can just point at it. The Ohio State.
How bad would you feel if he's the one that stopped you from three-peating?
It would still hurt. But this is the one team that was left in the NFC that I would be the most okay with. That would hurt a lot. Just because I know we made it despite all the challenges we faced this year. But I would have to tip my cap. Has a rookie quarterback ever won a Super Bowl?
I don't know.
As a starter? I know Ben Roethlisberger, didn't he? He earned one, but it might have been his second year. But I don't think a rookie quarterback's ever won a Super Bowl. I don't think I could ever be mad at that. Just because me and you were so right about Jaden before the season started. I was like this much higher about it than you were, but you were still with me.
Like I said, the only questions I have about him is his frame, not anything else.
I also said that Washington would go from worst to first, and they didn't go to first, but they've made it just as far as the first. Actually, they've made it further until tomorrow than the first in their division. So I think that counts too. Low-key hope the Eagles win just so there's an opportunity for the Washington to make that statement true. Not saying they would win, but just the opportunity.
No rookies even started in the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if they were the ones to take the Chiefs down, it would hurt. I would be upset, but I'd be a lot more upset if it were Philly or LA. But I will go all in and support Jaden if he can get it done. This little team Dan Quinn's got right here, they're special.
All right.
Last year, Washington had 4 wins.
You ready to shut her down?
I'm ready when you are.
I got to make a phone call.
All right, chat. He's got to make a phone call.
Sorry.
I love him so much. Jaden, we love you, bro. Rick, sorry about your team.
Thanks, Steve.
Well, appreciate you all. We'll be back tomorrow.
See you.
Ravens and Bills. The clash of the MVP race. But anyway, you guys are the best. Much love. Jaden's him. I'm excited. My jersey will be here in 3 days. I'll be wearing it in here. Don't worry. Anyway, appreciate you all. We'll see you when we see you. Peace.